Chantilly Lace was a big hit song in 1958. It was sung by J.P. Richardson, better known as the Big Bopper. The saxophone part is played by a little-known tenor player from Texas named Lincoln Davis Sr. He went by Link Davis for short. Davis began his career as a violinist and a singer, and he picked up the saxophone later in life to stay current with the evolving music scene at the time. I wrote out the saxophone part for Chantilly Lace, and I have two versions of the transcription for you, one for tenor sax and one for alto sax. There is a transcription package on my website for a free download with an option to donate. The backing track I use is also included, although you can play along with the original song too. Here's how it sounds. First I play it on tenor sax, then on alto sax. I love playing this tune live because the role of the saxophone is more rhythmic than it is melodic, so I feel like I'm part of the rhythm section. When I lifted the part many years ago, I heard it differently because, for one thing, I was in a hurry, but also the sax is low in the mix and the vocals boom over everything. I mistakenly heard the opening riff as being 3-3-2-1, 3-3-2-1. However, when I listened to it again for this video, I heard 3-3-3-1, 3-3-3-1. I made a correction for sharing. It's interesting because with the correction, the sax is a bit more out of the way of the vocals due to the fact that the riff moves slightly less without the scale tone. Having said that, I've been playing 3-3-2-1 for a long time, and I still like playing it that way. However, next time I get to play it live, I might try the correction to see how I like it. However, I do hear Link Davis playing 3-3-2-1 a couple of times in the other verses. You can decide what you like.
You must do what you feel is right, of course.
The saxophone is prominent in the verse when the Big Bopper is talking on the telephone, but when the Chantilly Lace chorus arrives and Richardson switches from speaking to singing, the sax is dropped so low in the mix that it's practically gone. I believe the producer dropped the sax in the chorus because it was getting in the way of the voice. When I play the song live, I also lay out of the chorus to make the space and to get to rest up for a bit too. One more thing about my transcription, I lifted the music from the first verse only. The saxophone playing on the other two verses is very similar, but there are small differences in bars 9 to 12, which is the third line on my chart. The sax plays a fun bluesy line here, and it's a little different each time. According to the Texas State Historical Association website, Lincoln Link Davis Sr. was a fiddler, vocalist, and tenor saxophonist. The link to Davis's bio is in the description. Link Davis was active from the 1930s to the late 1960s. He started as a fiddler and picked up the tenor saxophone later in life. He was known for his Western swing, blues, and Cajun style. His appearance on Chantilly Lace seems to be a footnote of his career. He also played the saxophone on Running Bear by Johnny Preston in 1959. Unfortunately, that song hasn't aged very well. Link Davis also backed up Elvis Presley at some of his concerts. Thanks for watching and for subscribing if you've done so. This transcription and the backing track are on my website, SeanHawley.com, along with other rock and roll saxophone transcription packages. They are free to download with an option to donate. See the description for the link. Happy practicing!